Let's talk about another mythological beast, the harpy. What's a harpy and why is it such a great insult these days? Well, a harpy is basically this. Mostly bird body, but with like the head of a woman, specifically women. You don't really get male harpies. You know how King Aeolus is the god of winds? Well, harpies are the deities of like stormy winds, bad winds. They create storms with their wings like this. Not many of them are named in mythology, but when they are named, their names kind of translate to stormy wind or swift-winded or swift wings. Basically, they're like super evil monsters. And they had a habit of stealing people's food. The most recognizable incident of this happening is during the Jason and the Argonauts story. They come across a king called Phineas. Phineas was given the gift of foresight, but because he told humans the future, Zeus punished him. His punishment would be to sit at a table full of a huge banquet, heaps of food, and before he had a chance to eat any of it, harpies would swoop down and steal all of King Phineas's food. By the time Jason and the Argonauts find King Phineas, he's like starving to death. So Jason and the Argonauts, particularly the Dioscuri twins, they shoo all the harpies away somehow, and Phineas is finally able to feed himself. The harpies then retreat into a cave in Crete, because that's where they live. But they also kind of play the same role as a griffin, in which they are like the guard dogs or the helpful beasts for Zeus. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention that in the Phineas story, sometimes they don't swoop down and steal the food. Sometimes they swoop down and poop on all of the food so Phineas can't eat it. Now, harpies are generally known to be very ugly. I mean, look at this one. I tried and I couldn't for the life of me find the quote in the IT crowd where Douglas is like, "You harpy!" If anyone knows where I can find that, please tell me. Unless I imagined it. Another role that harpies play, it was said that if somebody just like went missing, they were stolen by a harpy. That, and they would also take people or gods who did bad things, they would snatch them up and take them down to Tartarus where they would be tortured forever. They would also sometimes snatch up humans and take them to the Erinyes, otherwise known as the Fury, a group of goddesses of vengeance. Basically, if you come across a harpy, it's not good news.